Wow, that's welcome, everybody. I got a splitting headache that won't quit. I have no idea why. Probably because I'm trying to change my eating habits. So forgive me if I'm like a little look a little loopy, but I just popped some Tylenol. But welcome, Patrick. What's up, dude? Looks like it's gonna be me and you today, man. That works for me. What about TPST, man? That was crazy. It's gonna be riding all night. That's another reason I don't do stuff like that overnight, because I'd be going nuts. Every 5 minutes, I'd be waking up like, you know. So making sure, did it go down? Okay, go. Holy shit, look how far we're up. It's down. Yeah, I'm not for that overnight shit. No. But welcome to the Aftermarket. This is a stream that has been created by traders for traders to sit back, relax, kick back, and vent about our day trading in the stock market. We had some fireworks today over at ADT. There were a couple of stocks that basically shot to the moon, and you either had FOMO about it or you had one of the best trading days you've ever had in your life. No matter which side of the fence you were on, welcome. The fact that you even knew it existed, we owe all that to our coach and mentor, Chad Christian. Thank you, Coach, once again for always setting us up, Santa Claus. Santa Christian. Thank you for hooking us up with those hot stock picks every morning and getting us on board. Thank you, Nate and the crew, Mark McSee, that are over in the pre-market, that are always trading in the morning. Zin's over there, and Noonie, and Linda L and Christina. It's TJ. It's an awesome time. It's an awesome time. But yeah, there were a few stocks today that kind of jumped off the page. Market was a little choppy today. But before we get into anything heavy, don't forget, there are 3 links that are in the description of this video. The first one is the link to click to join the panel. If you'd like to join the panel, come up here and talk about your day, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and let us know what you did, how you did it. Then fantastic, click that link. If you would like to join American Dream Trading, go ahead and click my referral link. I'm kidding, Coach. I'm kidding. Go ahead and click the link that is in the description of the video, which leads right directly to americandreamtrading.com. That is our website where you can go get signed up to get any one of many products over there. You can get our VIP membership, which is only $2,500 for the entire year. Recently, Coach had a special where he did a lifetime for $5,000. So if you missed out on that, too bad on that. But $2,500 for the year gets you everything that you can get a la carte as well. Hot stock picks, trading view indicators. Okay, you can get trading view indicators. You can get one-on-one with the moderators. You can get what am I missing here? You can get you get VIP master classes literally every morning, and you get monthly workshop classes. So you can get all of those things separately a la carte. You can get a one-on-one with coach, or you can just join the VIP membership and get it all included. And considering a lot of those things are $500 for the year, it makes it worth it to go ahead and get the VIP. Don't you think? So yeah, head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. The third link is the tip jar, which comes to yours truly. And anything that is donated in there is much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. I didn't do a whole hell of a lot of trading today because I was trying to, when the market got choppy, and I think I was down like $20, $10 on Apple, $10 on AMD. I just decided to step away and watch the festivities, and just make sure that, you know, I'm keeping my account where it needs to be, that I'm not depleting it and making stupid trades and chasing anything. I got in and the timing wasn't right for me to get in, and I'm not a scalper. I'm a 2-minute EWO player. So I like it when it runs long, and if it's not running long and it's at a key level, I'm getting out. You know, I had a couple of contracts on each, but yeah, I'm not gonna hang around, and I'm not losing more than I've got my I'm not losing more than $10. I'm not losing more than $10 because remember, I'm only playing with about 40 to 50 at a time. $10 now is my cutoff. 20 for the day. I'll do like 2 plays if I'm at a $20 loss, because that doesn't always happen. If I'm at a $20 loss, I'm done. Those are the parameters I've set for myself. No more losing $50 a day, $100 a day, $200 a day, because that shit adds up unbelievably fast, which is what has, put me in a hole. So I'm not doing that anymore. So, but I'm so happy for those people that got in some of the stocks that came out today. I mean, we had a hot stock pick that just set everything on fire. And I want to also address, everything that happened last night. Listen, this is a community-based group. Okay. We're like a family over here, and we follow coach's teachings to the letter. Anything outside of that is not welcome in here. Okay, so if you know coach's strategies and you know how we trade, then yeah, you're more than welcome to come on up and offer suggestions, because we have a lot of new people that come in here, and we want to make sure that they're getting everything is uniform, that they're hearing the same thing from all of us. So, thank you to everybody that comes in and listens, and thank you to everybody that follows the strategy, and everything works out okay. But yeah, if you're not gonna have the right thing to say, then you can't be on the panel. Second housekeeping rule: please make sure when you guys do come up on the panel that your webcam is open so that we can see your smiling, awesome face. Coach likes to have engagement with our audience and have them know that we are not bots or avatars or anything, that we're actual people that are in here learning and training just like they are. So, and we're definitely not paid actors. Coach, check his light, by the way. We're not paid actors. So definitely come on in. So I'm going to go over coach's rules, which is something that I normally do right off the top. Everybody's probably still over there discussing the stocks. But let's see. Let me go ahead. Okay, so coach's rules. I see some people. Hey, everybody. Patrick, I saw you before. How you doing, bud? Edward Emberger, how are you? Miguel Lara. We got AB Inc. 9. We got Diesel Dan. Diesel Dan, I love you, brother. Hopefully you got my little note. I appreciate you. We got Raphael. Hey, Ralph, what's up, man? Why you not up here? Come on up, bud. Let's see. I got people still texting me about about it. LMAO. About the stock. Wow. Kimberly, what's up, honey? Welcome. Bucket, what's up, honey? I love you, man. What's up? Okay, honey, I'll be holding it down. Hudson, what's up, TV man? How you doing, brother? We got John Wick 78, baby. John Vick 78. You can get a once in a lifetime chance to change your life. That is right. Big Rig Dave, how you doing, honey? Arlo, what's up, baby girl? Linda L, how are you, darling? You know I like to give everybody a little shout out. Joseph Paletto, how you doing? Leonard Jones, welcome. I'm so happy to see everybody. Everybody, do me a favor. Let's hit the like button. We got a few people in here. Funny Baby Story, how are you? Welcome, as always. Michael 75, how are you, dude? Trader M, love it. RW, welcome. Stanley Ipkiss, welcome. All right, man. So we're going over Coach's rules. Let me go ahead and enlarge them so that I can. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go over Coach's rules. We got a couple people in the backstage. I'm going to let in while I go over Coach's rules. Rule number 1 is do not forget, don't use real money. It's not rule number 1 on here, but let's just preface everything with that. Do not use real money. Make sure that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are, let me go ahead and. Make sure that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are using paper trading. Okay, if you are inexperienced trader, if you're brand new, make sure you're using paper trading. Okay, number 1 rule on this list is do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your account. You can also do that in paper trading. All right, so 1 to 3% of your account, don't lose it. If you have more than 2 red days in a row, do you have more? If this is you, and your calendar is looking like this, yeah, do me a favor, stop trading and start training. Stop trading and start training.
All right, my day is over.
All right. Stop trading and start training. Okay, that's what you got to do. Just take a break from it for a minute. You know, sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to hit the reset button. You don't want to keep training your account and losing money. Okay. Rule number 3, if you are not a master trader and you are not a scalper, then you should be in the 2-minute EWO strategy that helps you stay in trades longer, and it trains you to go ahead and let the runners run and stop out the losers. Okay? So yeah, don't be somebody trying to fake the funk. If you're not a master scalper, don't try to scalp. Rule number 4. Trading no more than 1 to 5 trades per day. There's no need to overtrade, guys. Overtrading leads to revenge trading, and revenge trading means it's you against the market instead of you trading in harmony with the market. So no more than 1 to 5 trades a day. Rule number 5, position size. Don't forget to go in small. It keeps you in the trade longer because you can trade with no fear. Remember, smaller position sizes lead to greater rewards and less risk. Okay, Coach says that all the time. Smaller position sizes are for greater rewards with less risk. So it's a lot easier when you can sit in a trade. I know Mark Mancini is enjoying the benefits of not going in as heavy as he used to and being able to sit in a trade much longer. I'm so proud of him for making that adjustment and killing it. And I have done that as well, and so have a lot of us. Don't forget, if you are, rule number 6, if you are not ready for options, then stay in shares, guys. Nate has awesome training every morning in the pre-market. There's a lot of us that are in here now that are in there in the pre-market, and we're getting awesome training from Nate on what he has picked up from Coach on the L2 and how to trade shares. He's become a millionaire, just like Jimmy, trading shares. So don't think that options is the only way you can make money, guys. And last but not least, rule number 7, use your stops. All trades are risky, so make sure that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are using your stops. What's up, gentlemen? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. Let me fix you up.
Oh, I said I was in here
Hey,
trying to hook up a light. My bad, I was late. I had to take a shower and, you know, I hope y'all
that's
don't
okay. We can't
mind.
smell you from here.
No, it ain't about y'all. I mean, I do the show with
I
my
know,
sleeping
but you know what?
pajamas on.
Jen does that. Jen does
I
that.
do,
She'll get ready
yeah,
for her stream and take a shower. I'm like, baby, they can't smell you.
yeah, but it's not about y'all. I just got to take my shower before I can, cause I go to sleep after this. I got to get up early.
I know, right?
I got to readjust my life.
I know
You know?
we have added a whole nother segment onto it. Not only and Ralph, you really killing it because you were telling me before, I don't know, man. I'm here though. This after my and now you done added the pre-market on top of it. So yeah, you ain't
On
gonna never
top of the
get no sleep.
pre-market. No,
Right.
no, I started about what time I got? 2 Central. Well, no, I come in at about 3. I come in probably about an hour before everyone else. And it's usually somebody. Now somebody. It's always somebody in there. Like today, they had a guy that never talked on the mic before. Like he wanted to
Yeah.
test out his microphone, and I helped him with that. And it was another vet, so we talked about that. And then like 6 other people snuck in on us, and I ain't even know it. I flipped over. I said, "Mr. Mark, how the hell are you gonna come up in here and not even say hello, good morning, or nothing? Just y'all just eavesdropping?" He said, "I ain't eavesdropping. It's about 12 people in this room. We just listening at y'all talk." What?
Who came in? Mark McC or Mark Mancini?
Mark McC. You know, he comes in at around 4. And
Yeah.
so at first I was like I just logged in because usually Cox is in there. And what I do to Cox is I guess he sleep with the Zoom on. I don't know. So whenever I come in and I just see his only Cox, I blast music the whole night. I don't know if he have his speaker on or what. I be trying to wake him up. I try to wake him up. I done did all kind of crazy stuff. I play ghost music. His little sign be up. His sign be up. I'll be like, Cox. And I'll be like,
Okay.
I guess he can't hear me. Yeah. I was doing that before I started getting up and, coming into the Zoom. Because when Cox first started, like one time I logged into the Zoom by mistake. And I'm like, somebody's in here. It was before I even really knew Cox. Like I knew who he was, but I didn't know him. And then
Right.
one day somebody was like, I logged into the Zoom and Cox is in there. I said, yeah, I did the same thing. And so now when I see him do, I guess he leave the Zoom on. I don't know how he get in the Zoom. Like how, because when they cut it off, it be off. I had to go live. I had to go reset up.
Right. Let's see.
Somebody else was just
Okay.
in here. Who was that? Waterboy.
Yeah, Waterboy. So I had to I thought you were gonna turn your camera on. I don't know if you realized, but Coach does have a rule in place right now. You have to come in order to be on the panel, you gotta turn your camera on. So yeah, if you have a camera, go ahead and activate that thing and I can go ahead and let you back on the panel. That works. Let's see your smiling face. What's up, future trader?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Did all right today. How'd you guys make out?
I lost 20 today, but only because the market was choppy and I refused to
Wow.
stay in it. I'd rather just kind of watch, you know what I mean?
All right.
And yeah, and I did not get into hot stock picks PTST or
Oh, I heard
TPST.
that all morning.
I know it,
That
man. And I
that
saw
was
it
all
this morning
day.
at like $1 and
That
something.
Nate, he nailed it from the go,
All
man.
day.
Woo!
Man,
He's
you
amazing.
know what? Let's switch it up. Let's switch
I
up.
mean, that's what happens when you get good coaching.
That's
Hey, you
it.
think if I do the fake background in
My
my
man, my
life?
man.
Let me see.
We
How
got
you
hot
did it?
stock
Yeah,
picks TPST, baby. Got people
Let me see
paid
if I can.
today.
man, you got a lot of people. I even heard what's his name? Mark.
Nate
He,
made over $50,000 today,
that's
man.
crazy.
I
And he
can't.
never traded before. He did right with the coach. Coach 101.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
Brady, none of these guys have ever traded. And they get coaches' teachings.
Well, you see,
And
the last guy I seen straight out was Mark Mancini. Is that how you say his name?
yeah,
Oh my gosh, he was nailing it too.
He's nailing it now.
Right out of the gate.
I mean, look, all of these guys have the same common denominator, coach.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
what does that tell you? You know, anybody who's under coach is going to be profitable.
Let me tell you, I got to do a one-on-one him myself. I'm a VI. I got lifetime and everything. To me, it's a no-brainer.
Get that one-on-one. Get it with David and get it with Coach. Why not, man? You can't. You can't. You know, and well, if you get it from Coach, I know. Don't worry about it.
Last guy, Coach.
I gotta get a light.
What's that?
What if I stand up?
No, you need to order that light I sent you from Amazon, which is weird because when I looked at it, it was $10, but when I sent it to you, it said 15. I don't know why, but that's still cheap. Get that ring light, man. It'll hook you up.
I'm gonna get it. I just be forgetting to order it or whatever.
That's funny. He's got the same background.
Yeah, I should have picked a different one.
When you guys hanging out in the same apartment, what's going on?
Yeah, man, we're trading together, but we don't tell them.
Did it get lighter? No, it didn't get lighter.
Nah, man, I tell you, people don't. You know, you gotta. I mean, I'm not trying to burn nothing. I don't get.
That's the problem.
But people need to go with VIP.
Yeah.
You got to go with VIP. If you're only hearing portions of things, you can't put it all together. You just
right.
Like in the morning, once I joined VIP, everything was totally changed.
Yeah.
Everything. I started making money off the bat. I mean, I still got a little ways to go. I'm not going to lie, but I'm in the beginning stage. But look at you. I mean, you're doing fantastic. It's amazing how far you came.
We all at the same place now.
Yeah, we're all at the same place. I have a innate understanding of what Coach is talking about at this point. I understand them. So, you know, I understand how the 2-minute EWO works. I have now used it successfully several times. You know, the skill of holding on to it. You know, I've learned not to hold on to it too long, but hold on to it for as long as I need to in order to see profit in the trade. I've also learned how to shed. So yeah, I'm doing way better than I was doing. And those big profits though are coming. So I know all I need to do is worry about process over profit at this point. That's why today I said, nope, you know, when you find like you're getting frustrated, step away. That's my thing now. If I get frustrated, I step away and I regroup and I just continue to listen to the group, listen to Coach, and read the books and everything like that. So
yeah, well, who was it in there? Oh, it was Jimmy. Just listen to Coach. He knows what he's doing. It took me, man, I'm going to say a couple months to finally got it in my head. I was like, you know what, Jimmy's right. Every time we turn around, Coach was right. So I'm like,
Coach is right, man.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I mean,
Coach is like the market,
but you know, he does excellent. I can't say enough.
Yeah, he definitely does.
I mean, I went through a lot of other people. Ain't nobody like him. I'm sorry.
Now there's nobody out there like that. Who's got the heart who takes time to make sure that his people are making money, and he's doing mostly training when he's in here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Most of the other guys, like he said, they're worried about their own bottom line, and Coach is one of the only ones, if not the only ones, that is worried more about what his people are making than what he's making. He just wants to make sure you got the process down so that you can be profitable, even if he's not there.
I mean, how many times you've heard people go in there, they didn't have their mechanics down, which I already have my mechanics down.
Yeah.
And Lee, I 100% agree with Lee. I'm not trying to bash nobody or nothing, but Lee is right. Lee's like, you got to get your mechanics down because everybody's trying. You got to get on the same page. And I listen to all the moderators, and they've been in it for a while. They got coached and everything. And I mean, it's the truth. Like I take out, like on the weekends after I'm done with this, I'm always listening to videos, back testing what I did today, see what I did right, see what I did wrong. Listen to Coach. I replay the YouTubes and try to line up everything to be correct. That makes me better. But you got to get those mechanics down if you want to be a successful trader. You really, how can I explain? It's like you know what I mean? You got to learn how to walk before you ride a bike.
That's it.
You
That's
know what I
it.
mean? You walk
That
it
is
down
absolutely it. Would you agree with that, Bucket?
first.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
You know.
You know,
Yeah.
you
So-
gotta learn to play before you pay. So
Yeah, you do. Once you get the mechanics down, then if you make mistakes, coach can teach you so much easier and faster.
Yeah.
I hear
noticed that now when I'm looking at a lot of his videos, when I looked at those videos when I first started, I don't know about anybody in the chat down there, let me know, or you guys, it almost seemed like kind of Chinese, but I'm like, all right, I know I'm going to get it. Okay, I can understand what he's going. Now, when I listen to him, I'm like, okay, yeah, seen that, been that, traded that. Yeah, right. Oh, that's why that. Now I see them with a completely deeper understanding now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. But I hear these other people talk. I ain't gonna say nothing about anything and to pass it on. But when somebody talks about something that they don't know how it works, I was going to say, hey, you sound like you need training. That's all I was going to say. But it's the truth. You know, it's like you're talking to somebody like, hey, I can change that motor out of a car in 2 hours. Oh no, you can't. Well, if you never was trained, how are you supposed to know?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Bucket. What is going on?
Is that Charles Lee Ray?
Wow.
Yeah, that's Charles Lee Ray.
I gotta look at that. Wow, look at
Oh,
that.
you got
That is
Jason.
pretty cool.
What's the one
That
name?
is
Michael
pretty
Myers.
awesome.
I mean, Bucket, it's
Exactly.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Come on, man. It's Halloween.
come on now.
I love it.
Trick or
He's a
treat, baby.
scary guy.
I'm
He's
looking
a
at all
scary
you
guy.
at the same house in the same backyard with the same pool.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I wasn't invited to this party, so damn. I guess the only thing I can do is knock on your door and say trick or treat. So there you go.
It's coming up.
Does-
I'm so glad you said that.
That's right.
Speaking
I love
of Halloween.
I love the month of Halloween. All the scary movies on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Constantly.
Let's get Coach to 10,000 subscribers by Halloween, guys. We're
yeah.
at 8650. We're going up by 10 and 20 subscribers a day. Way to go. But let's get that up to 10,000 by Halloween. Let's go ahead and get him the following that he deserves. This is huge. 10,000. He's going to hit 5 digits. So let's get him there. Way to go for all of you that have already subscribed. And don't forget to smash that like button. You know what I mean? Let's give it up for the Hot Stock Picks.
Smash the like button.
Yeah.
Smash.
TPST. What the hell went on with that stock today, man?
I don't know. All I know is I kept hearing you and our one gentleman who calls out the halts. He's gonna have to
Patrick.
take lemon sugar water tonight or whatever holistic medicine you have for him. I mean, that's all he kept doing. I wasn't able to trade as much today. But
Yeah, me
I
either.
kept you guys on in my office, and I'd walk in, and all I hear is halt, and then everybody going, "Woo!"
That was you
halt.
saying that? I heard
Did
that
you-
at the end of the Zoom call.
That thing halted like over 21 times.
40.
Over that.
No,
You
40
gotta double
some
that.
odd times. Patrick, how many times was
Wow.
it? He's down there in the chat. How many
I
times
never
was
heard
it,
of
Patrick?
that.
It was
Okay.
like 43, 42, something. That's unprecedented.
Bucket, where you was at? Like
What was
that?
the high on?
What?
I saw you come in at the end of the day, and I was texting you. You see all those messages of that? Put your name. I said,
Yeah,
Bucket.
I never got into TPST, dude. There was no FOMO there. I was watching that I'm looking at it now, MTNB, and I got in at 57 cents and got out at like 83, you know?
Bucket.
I
When I
think
say
Long
you-
and I got into it about the same time. That was it.
When I say you got the right, that got the football player that's sitting like this. I say, Bucket,
Yeah.
take your
No, that's 'cause-
hands off your cheeks.
Yeah, what I was
Yeah.
doing was I was reading Did you all see what TPST's done in the aftermarket? Holy moly!
Hey Nate,
It
come
went up
on
high.
back, man. I didn't know that was you. I just
No.
looked and enlarged the screen and saw that was you. Come on back, Nate.
No,
I thought that was Waterboy trying to get back in with no camera.
Ralph. It
Who
went
was
from
it?
a
Who was
high
it?
of 11. Ralph, it went from a high of 11 down to
You got
5.6. It has
It went
dropped
down to
from it's dropped
$5.60.
$6 in the last 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that's how I do.
TPSD?
Yes,
That's why you don't want
I'm
to
looking
get
at it.
back
That's
so
why I'm
fast.
doing this. I'm studying it right above you. It is down to $5.82. Well, now it's $6.43. It went on
Is that-
yeah, if you could short it, you'd have done really
I see
well.
that low as 80 cents.
Somebody
this
was
morning.
looking to short it. Remember, somebody was saying
Yeah.
they were going to go ahead and try to short it because that was a smart play because
No, that's
it's going
right.
to come crashing down.
Like
Yeah,
when I was
somebody
leaving
came in
out
there
the
and said,
room,
"Yeah, I want to short that."
I heard some people. I heard Nate and them saying that. I heard them saying that they had fake orders or something in the order book, or like they like they
Yeah,
knew
all the
something.
orders disappeared off the order book. Did you guys see that?
That was insane.
Yeah,
That was
All of a
Yeah.
sudden, there
absolutely
were like
insane.
It was
hardly
like that
any
shit was
orders
playing.
there at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
do you guys think it's going to go up to $36 like they're saying? Right
Uh,
now, it's not
I
looking like
doubt
it,
it.
but maybe
I
they're
doubt it.
bringing it down to
Go
let
ahead,
people
Ralph.
get back in at a lower rate.
Well, okay. So the one thing when investors give what they think the stock is worth, I think they said it was worth 53, right? Early today,
Yeah.
right? They say that about every stock, right? I mean, well, the ones that their investment house is holding, because like many of the stocks, even the stock of the company that I worked in they'd always say, oh, our price target is $103 and we were at 82, right? Now that is a more larger volume stock, etc., and probably doesn't have as much of an impact, but I guess it's always just their way of saying whether they're bullish on that company or not. I don't. Okay, Patrick was saying it was 47. Do I think it's going to go to? No, I don't think it's going to 47 anytime soon. But would I surprise me if it got to 25? Yeah, no, not really.
Wow. It got to 25?
No. I wouldn't be surprised if
If
the
it did.
future it got
Okay.
to something like 20 or 25.
It's too
No,
hard
it
to
went
type
from
like
11
this.
down to $6 in the aftermarket.
Yeah, because I thought it was the last I kept track of it, it was at 11. That's where I left off
Yeah.
at it.
And right now it's at 6.
Wow.
It's
What's
too
up,
hard to
Nate,
type in
Big
the light.
Spender? You killed it on TPST today, didn't you? You murdered it.
Yeah. That's my trading partner right there. All right. Say something. Let's send somebody
You
out
in here,
there.
Nate?
Get dirty outside.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Were you water boy?
I was trying to be water boy, but you would never bring me.
Oh, okay. So you gotta clue me in, man. I don't know.
That's smart.
Yeah, I was
The
water boy.
Okay. I just thought about that. I'm like, this water boy. I keep saying you gotta, but you didn't say anything, so I didn't know it was you. I would have let you stay in. So okay, cool.
I was just listening.
Nah, look
But
like a
now, if you
silhouette.
ever want to use, just let me know. So yeah, man, I know you're a happy camper right now.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, Nate. Tell us how you did that.
For
those people who don't know how you do what you do.
I mean, I was in it this morning at. I was in it this morning at 6:30. 6:30 and already made like $2,000. And
by 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, by 6:30. And then I got out. I cut my computer off, and I said I was gonna go for the day. Yeah. So I got at $1.85, 7,000 shares, and
Wow.
That's how I end up making the money. Yeah.
7,000 shares. You know, there was a lot of people, which this was really cool. There was a lot of people today watching the order book.
Right.
You have really gotten people dialed into that, you know, and
But
Coach
there's a
has
new
touched
meaning
on it
to
many a times. Yeah, Coach has touched on it many a times. But what you're doing in the pre-market, you and Mark McSee and everybody, you guys are really honing in on how to really use it effectively to be profitable.
Right.
And it's really paying off for a lot of people. I love it. I love it because it helps me to kind of, and right now, all I'm doing is watching, Nate. I'm going to get in there. Don't worry about it. I want to know what I'm doing when I get in there. I
Right.
am going to start trading it more regular. Right now, I'm in that watch phase. I'm listening to you guys intently. And that's why I keep asking questions. Okay, I see it's here and I see it's there. So I'm checking and making sure that what I'm thinking is correct. Watch, I'm going to just start trading like crazy. And it's going to be like, all right, y'all thinking Noonie and Christina doing something. I'm sitting back in the cut, watching everything and how it's working. And one day I'm just going to be like, bam, 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 bam. Come on, Nate, let's go, baby. Bam, bam. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But right now I'm having fun watching you guys.
Let me ask you guys a question on that because I missed your conversation. It sounded really good today. I had an employee in my office. Are you guys watching that depth of market map, the green versus red, and how it goes like this? You know, or are you just looking directly at the numbers?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Okay, so the depth of market map is that green, red, looks like a V at the top.
Oh, yeah. I watch
thing?
that all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the order book,
are you guys
ain't it?
looking at numbers?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's at the top of the order book.
Yeah, top of the order book. It's called depth of market. I've been trying to read up on it. But
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the red, the thing that it's like this, and it goes like this, and it goes like this, and then the wood like this, and then it goes like this.
Yeah, like a mountain.
Yeah, it's a mountain.
Like it's a trend line.
When you guys were having that discussion today about there's more buyers in the market versus sellers in the market, were you basing on just looking at the numbers and adding them up really quick in your head on the bid and the ask sides, or were you evaluating that V thingy?
You can get it both ways, can't you?
I'm asking.
Oh, I mean, I always look at the numbers, me. But I mean, if I'm looking at
it, because to me it seems like it just is a reflection of what's going on in the order book itself.
Right. So if the red, which is the sell side, is really steep, and the other side is flat, does that mean there's more sellers?
Yes.
So that means the price should go down?
It should be. Yeah. But you know what will actually help you be more accurate with it is the actual levels that are within the L2 itself.
Okay. Got it.
Right.
So who's got their phone turned up or their computer?
Not me.
And the other side is
not me. I have my mic.
Somebody's got their YouTube turned up.
Yes.
Yeah, who is that?
So that means the price should go down. I don't know. It almost sounds like the start of the market this morning when Dawn was being repeated.
That's what I was thinking.
On Coach's show.
Let me mute myself, see what happens. See if it's me.
Got it.
I mean, it's not me.
It's Nate. I just muted Nate.
Yeah. You mean Waterboy?
Oh man.
Because I haven't figured that out. You guys seem to have a great conversation today, and I wanted to stop and kick the person out of my office, but I couldn't. And I wanted to start because you guys were actually looking at the order book, I believe, for TPST and having a very good conversation. But I know you were using the numbers because even Nate was saying, this is crazy. The stock's at 5 and there's 10,000 orders at 7.5, right? And he's like, this is insane, right?
Yeah.
But on a normal stock with the normal volume, I mean, if anybody knows a great video I could watch where it tells me by looking at that and looking at the numbers to make the shit, because 2 days ago when we had that, Don, when was the Apple run that you missed up? Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what it looked like. Green was way up, was way down here, and red was way up here. Okay, so it did one of these things. This stupid background, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. It did that. Okay, and that price went through the roof. I don't have a clue why.
What time? What time did you see that?
That was last Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know he explains it off the order.
And what
The
side
red
did you say
was really steep. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I got to get rid of this background. It's done.
I'm thinking the
I
same
can't do
thing.
it.
Mine's is all
I
right
can't
though,
do it.
but
This is what it looked like. Red over here, green over here, and the stock went up. Today, same stock, Apple, red down like green here, the stock went down. Okay.
I guess it
ain't
depends
telling
on
me.
at the time because that thing is moving by like milliseconds. Like Coach said, it was milliseconds. I think Coach is like it's moving by the, sales and buys come in at the millisecond. Then you got to take account for the market orders isn't on there. So I mean,
Exactly.
like if I just buy market, you won't see that.
So to me, then, Ralph, I believe, and Nate will be able to, because all you can do is use limit in pre-market, that L2 holds a lot more weight.
We need to break down what's happening when the market. All right, so if the price is falling, in order for the price to stop, somebody has to come in with like a heavy market order that's going to absorb all those sales that's happening at the time. And once all the sales dry up, it's going to have to move forward in order to get the rest of that order filled. It's going to keep buying and go through all those pending orders. When you put an order on, your order is paired with another person one of those pending orders that you see in there.
Hey,
so market
Don.
orders.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. This is the right person. Explain it to us.
Huh?
I said it's a lot of repeat conversation.
Yeah, I think you had your YouTube turned up.
I got it turned down though. I got it turned down.
Okay, now, but maybe before you didn't, because when I muted you, we didn't hear it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think you turned it down. I think you're straight now, because I'm not hearing it.
It took me a while to figure that out.
Okay, so there's a brief video bucket on the level 2. I don't know if you were in here. Remember when we played it last week? Or were you in here?
I missed that.
Okay, let me go ahead. I queued it up. It's a really short video, but it does describe it, and maybe take a look at what's happening with that section over top of it. Why is that little like that? That's weird.
Looks fine to me.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening.
I just want to ask a question. I was just watching Pair because it was in one of the hot topic a long time ago. And I'm looking here and it seems that in the bid and the ask, there's $1 million for a bid in it. What does that mean?
I wouldn't worry about it. It means, I see what you're talking about. The level 2 at 1365.
Yep.
Yeah, that means there's 1 million orders getting ready to execute if that pulls to 1365. That's exactly what that means. Which means I would use that as a support level, right? Does that make sense?
Coach, I didn't understand that because there are a few things I'm not still understanding.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Now somebody wants to know. Okay, good. Let me train you on this.
That just means there's a order for that million at that price, right?
Correct. So let me explain this to everybody, which it now disappeared, which is funny. So somebody pulled it out. Level 2s. Do you see this? This is called level 2. All of these are orders to buy. You know how you guys can place a limit order and you can say, hey, I want to buy 1,000 shares at 13 cents. See it?
Yes.
When you see this, you know
he's got that area circled.
117,000 shares are going to be bought up at $13. So if you put a line on your chart at $13, that's going to be a strong support level, because as soon as it touches, everybody's going to buy it. If everybody's going to buy it there, where do you think it's going to go? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Right.
So
It made a lot of sense.
So you use that as a support level, just like if you see a giant seller, you go, hey, if it gets there, guess what? As soon as it gets there, they're all going to sell off. Where do you think that's going to go then? There you go. That is why and how you use level 2.
And I don't know why the window got little like that, but that should have been a full-size video.
Hey, Dawn.
Yeah.
That's
Support
the
and
way
resistance.
I
Are you ready?
every morning. That's the way I explain it.
Yep. And I think, Bucket, what ended up happening when you looked at it, because I've noticed that myself, where and initially before I got in those pre-markets, started watching intently, listening to Nate and them call out those levels, I would get confused by that too, because all I would watch was that, because I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. So I would just watch that and call myself, okay, I'm just going to look at this thing. And when I see the red go up, that means there's more selling going on, right? But there were times where the red was up, but it was going up. So I get it. So I do get it. I've seen that where it's reversed too. But now, after looking at the numbers, I don't pay attention to that at all anymore. So it doesn't confuse me. What I look at are the numbers that people are buying and selling at, because that's way more accurate.
And if you watch I watched a bunch of training programs. The funny thing is people who are trading stocks, etc., they show that the chart, the L2 chart, and there's no graph. There's no depth of market graph.
Right.
Yeah.
The only people that look at depth of market or that are training on it is the people who are in crypto. They're talking about it. And maybe that's why I got fascinated with it, to see if I could translate it into stock, but there isn't. You're right. I'm just going to put a sticker over it.
Yeah, I would just focus on the numbers, because the minute I stopped looking at that and looked more at the numbers, I saw a lot more correlation to what was actually happening in the market to what I was seeing down there. That I think maybe like what Ralph just said, it's not catching up.
Yeah, that thing like that. Yeah.
I think it's the timing's off.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation for it.
Hey, so Dawn, tell me, what'd you do with that? This morning I got into Apple on the 2 minute to the upside, and it did it. It had that nice little run. I couldn't shave because I had to go into a meeting, so I just put a stop, and of course it stopped out by the time I got back. But then it was garbage for 3.5 hours. I mean,
Did you see the end of the day though?
Yeah, but here's the problem, Ralph. If you go look at the chart, I was on the 2 minute EWO, and I got stopped out when that silly little wick went through the 21 and 55, because that's where I put my stop, right? And so I said, oh, I'll get back in. And it did one of these things. Wonku, wonku. You see my thumb? It's not, or my finger's not even moving barely. Boom,
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, let me go back over here in case you missed it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh my gosh. And what was so funny is it had, for pattern traders, it had 3 really bad wicks, 2 minute wicks. It would do this. It'd go wonk, wonk, wonk. And then it'd have a huge green. And then it'd go wonk, wonk, wonk. And it repeated that for an hour.
You know what that was, right? No, that wasn't
it was
contract killing. Well, it was contract killing, but that was the Fed minutes meeting, whatever what that was, the Fed minutes. They had the Fed minutes meeting, like they had a talking. They had news going on. That's the reason why that was happening.
Oh yeah,
at 2 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, they had an FMOC meeting. FMO, what is it? I don't want to say the wrong thing. What is it? Future Trader, what was it? It was the Fed meeting that was going on. That's what was causing that up down. Like every time
for 3 hours.
Well, it started at 1 Well, it started
Ah,
at 2 in the evening. Like he said, you talking about at the end of the day when you got off work, right, Bucket? I
talking
can't
about at the
hear
end
him.
of the day bucket when it went up.
That's what. Yeah. Well, I don't know when. There was
'Cause the
no
up
huge.
move
There was
happened.
one huge spike, and there was one huge drop. The rest
Yeah.
of them would be like your normal size wick. Let's say that big, and then it would go down, down, down.
Yeah.
Normal size wick, down, down, down.
Yeah,
It's
because I
kind of
saw
like
that same
one
price
step
action
forward,
across
3
the
steps
market.
back. But that's where I violate coach's rule because I get so bored. I'm just sitting there, and I'm
You can't
his
break the
rule of
rules out of
1 to 5
boredom.
trades.
That's not a
Yeah,
valid
I got to
excuse.
just get up and go do my job, like Nate says. He just gets up and does something else, right?
Yeah.
Just leave the Evo alone and go do something because then I go look at other plays and then I want to practice my scalping, right? Which never works out well.
I
You
know.
Dawn, I can't practice scalping. I have to be serious about it because if I go in, so what I do, Dawn, is I use your methodology for a scalp. So I'll go get that 8-cent contract and I will scalp that. Okay, just to practice scalping. And guess what? I can promise you. In fact, I can have my own show like Nate does. It's called Buckets, Stocks Not to Scalp and When Not to Scalp Them because I'll get in them and then you guys need to do the opposite. Oh, I think this is going to go down. The first move of that candle, up. There it goes. And guess what? Buckets realized he's got a loss. He's going to get out now.
Tell you what, Bucket.
That's when it reverses and gets into payday. I'm going to have my own show. It's called Buckets Not to Scalp. That's it.
You need to follow
Bucket.
that.
Hey, Bucket.
Oh, man.
Did you understand that video you just saw of Coach?
Yes, Nate. Your rules from 2 weeks ago are clear. I can use L2 on when I want to get in and wait for it and just when to get out. I get those. I was trying to determine, Nate, if there is a way to interpret that L2 when you're already in to know if a stock is going to go up or down at any time. And can you feel the momentum? But I don't
I can.
it, right?
I can tell on the once I'm in the stock, I can tell on the sell side based on the orders and where they are on the L2 that are going to be sold. I can tell if I'm in at 6 cents, if I'm in at 60 cents and I see somebody over there got an order to be sold at 70 cents, I already know that 9 out of 10 times I can ride that stock up 10 cents to 70 cents until he sells. If it's going through those orders, I will move my sale up to 75 cents. If it blows through those orders, I will move my sale up to 80 cents. So I can tell every time I get in on the L2, because I get in on the bid side and I get out on the sell side.
Okay.
So Nate, I can tell. I mean, it's like textbook. It's like a game plan. Every time it's the same plan. It's the same play every time.
Okay, I get it. But there's only one. You're making an assumption the stock price is going to go up, right?
I know it's going to go up. You know why?
Okay.
Think about it. If you got more sellers in there, okay, I mean more buyers in there, okay, and you got sellers over there that want to sell, I already know that stock is coming down on the buyer side to pick up those people who are trying to buy that stock. Those people who are trying to sell that stock, one or two things gonna happen. They either gonna sell it where they want to sell it at, or they gonna move it up to sell it for less. Okay, right. So I already know 9 out of 10 times if I'm in the weeds, if I'm down in the weeds low enough, I get picked up, I can ride that stock up. And I'm telling you, try it a couple of times. You will love the way it trades every time. You will never do nothing else.
Okay. Well, normally I just watch y'all to study you in the morning. Maybe I'll get up tomorrow early, not as early as y'all, but I'll try and get up a little bit earlier and get everything set up and try it. Not again. The only time I have to put in any serious money is when the stock price is below $1. But anyway, it's not that much money anyway. But I really want to follow that. And I know you all had a great conversation today because you were watching TPST and you saw all those spreads between the bid and the ask, and you said, "Yeah, I think I'm going to get in and play this for a little bit more," because you saw all those orders, $2, $3, $4 higher than where it was. So
yeah, I mean, I told Coach. You heard me tell Coach a couple of times. He was talking about it, and I told Coach, I said, "Coach, there's nothing there to stop it. It's gonna go up. It's going through the roof." And he said, "I see that."
I can't.
Yeah. Coach said, "I see that." And sure enough, just like I said, it went through the roof. Because I could see it. I could see it playing out on that L2. I could see it every time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I said. I'll commit probably tomorrow, getting up real early for Central Time.
But
yeah, I would.
But do
Because
this,
you're going to get a really good understanding of it.
What time?
Don't
What time
complicate
is you usually in there?
I get in there around about 5:30, 5:45.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't
work.
complicate it. Don't make it
Right.
out to be something that's complicated. Don't worry about that little V-shaped thing y'all talking about. I never look at that thing. I
stopped looking at that, Nate.
I look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's nothing to me.
Yeah, then I'll get rid of the depth of market effort and just focus on the numbers. So, and I'll do that tomorrow with y'all.
Yeah,
See,
there's
look
a
at
play
that.
jump.
Just play with it.
So who put that up?
I did.
Okay, so you look at that, and this is what happened last week with Apple. So to me, and when Apple had its run, and I mean a huge run, that's what it looked like. Today, it looked just like that, and the stock dropped. Forget the numbers. I'm just talking about the blue-green or blue-red. So I don't think it's representative of any momentum or anything, right?
Yeah, I think it's behind. I think paying attention to the numbers is going to get you what you want to do, what you're trying to accomplish with the L2.
Right.
Because as soon as I stopped looking at that crap up top and just started focusing on the numbers, I got a better understanding of it.
Right.
Because it's telling you, look where I have the little lines there. It's telling you at what price, how many sellers are sitting. And as soon as that sell order goes through, that stock drops.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you see on the buy side, how many people, especially the larger orders are what make it really have that big movement.
Right.
But
this is why I think the pre-market is perfect for L2, because there is no market orders being hidden. Everything's limit, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Dawn.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Coach have that on his YouTube that people could see? That video you've played?
Yeah, he just.
That is from his YouTube channel.
Played it.
Oh. How do you?
Is that better?
Yeah. Let me. I'll put the link in the chat for you.
Okay.
Look, I don't have to get one. The plumbers that came and redid our plumbing.
You only have to do that.
Like,
Hey, Nate.
Yes.
The level 2 and the volume. Ain't that those two main keys you look at?
The level. I always look at the level
2
for two things. Entry. That's what I look for. The volume,
you don't worry about too much
volume. I mean, the volume is going to be there. You can tell by the way the orders are. The volume is going to be there.
Oh, okay.
If it's just sitting there and nothing moving, ain't no volume coming through there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just like today, y'all watch that stock today, TPST. The volume was coming so fast that they could not keep up with the order being sold on the other side. That's why they keep halting the stock, because they was trying to catch up. At the end of the day, at the end of the market, right before the market end, that it finally caught up with the orders. it finally caught up itself, and people I guess just amazed by the stock. They were putting in $2 and $3 more than what the stock was selling for. That's how happy they were to get in that stock. So
They was doing
was
the
crazy.
opposite of what you're supposed to do. I heard Nate say that. I said they're doing the opposite. They was buying high in the intention to sell higher. You're supposed to buy low and sell high.
I just put the link in the chat.
I never seen it that high.
Thanks, Todd.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got it.
Yeah, I never seen the order book on the buy side go $2 and $3 above the stock. I never seen that before. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like, man, this thing is all screwed up. Yeah, and then right before, I'm gonna say about 10 minutes before market close, them orders disappeared. I mean, it pulled them out.
They did.
So,
that's what I was telling Dawn about. That's crazy.
Like phantom orders, it like freaked. It didn't even happen.
Yeah.
There was
they drove it up.
That's how you know there's market manipulation going on. You know, stuff like that.
That was a prime example. Yeah, prime example today.
So Dawn, am I still dark now?
Are you still?
No, you good.
No. Wow, we really see you now.
I'm doing this for y'all. They had some. I done tried all kind of flashlights, but some plumbers did some work, and look, they left this light right here, and I feel. Listen, I'm suffering over here too because I feel like you know how they have chicken, that's up in the you know how they have chicken that be on a rack. This thing cooking me like that.
Rotisserie, you a rotisserie chicken.
Yes, yeah, I'm in a cooker over here. This thing hot as hell. Maybe I should raise it up higher. I don't know. It's working though for the time being until Dawn send me the ring light. And she gotta buy it for me.
Yeah.
What? Well, I gotta. What? This is Coach's show. Hit Coach up.
Yeah, but you the host.
I got you. Christmas is coming. I got you, bro.
Bruno, why you look so tired, man?
Yeah.
You tired, Bruno?
Yeah, what's going on, Bruno?
No, I'm just getting sick.
Wow, I hear what is going on? First Jen's getting through her stuff.
No, it's just told me. I gave the code.
I can hear it in your voice today, Bruno.
Not Bruno.
It's a sinus infection. I can feel it right here. I'm really stuffy. So, but
that's
real quick,
exactly what she went through.
Bruno, I'm sorry.
You guys talking about?
I've been had this cough for 2 weeks.
I mean, I have a little bit of a cough, but it's not. I think it's inside right here.
Yeah.
Up and down in the airplane and stuff. Being in cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Were y'all talking about
TPST?
Yeah, were y'all talking about that?
You know we were.
No, somebody had dropped a message, and I'm not going to name any names, but it sounded like they went in and they never got out. And I just want to reiterate. What I had said towards the end of the Zoom call about not holding on to it after. So this is what they wrote.
Why do I have a bad feeling?
Yeah, this is what they wrote. Held on to a stock after hours. The analysts of the stock average price target is 15, and the max is 35. Like right off the top, you're hoping that it's going to go up to 15 or 35. I mean, it's not saying that it can't, but like now, it's at $6.30. It's going down. One person says the shorts are trying to make up something. He's probably talking about the gaps, probably on the prices.
No, you had profit.
Yeah. Others are saying it's going to go up any minute now.
That's that hopium.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've lost over 20% of what I have in this. So what do you think? So
I think they need to come to the get up early and come to the class in the morning that Nate do, because I'm gonna tell you one thing. he has changed the game to me. I look at the order book in a whole nother different way now. I'm telling you, whenever new people come in that never heard the strategy before, they'll look at the stock that's shooting up. We'll tell them what number we getting in at, and they'll be like, "What you mean you getting in right there? It's not possible for you to get in right there." 30 minutes go by, and then their order fill, and they be like, "Man, it's just dropped on us." I be like, "Yeah, it's going up now." After it picked me up, it's going up now.
Right.
So shout out to Nate.
And
He
that's
gave me another whole way. Thank you, Nate.
yeah,
I never
definitely.
look at
Thank you,
the
Nate.
order book again in a different. I never look at it another way.
Think about it. Stocks go up and down all day. If you think it's going to go up and just stay elevated up in the clouds, you're crazy. Why do you think Jimmy had a such thing called waiting in the weeds? Because stocks come back down. So I'm really, really learning a lot in this morning, and learning that you have to sometimes, Bruno, I heard you say this even with options, that there's where you've seen where it's fluctuating, you'll wait for it to go down. It's just a matter of patience, guys, and waiting for it to come. And then with the pre-market, you can set a limit order to buy it at the level that you want. Now, Nate doesn't just do that blindly. He goes back and looks at the previous levels that it was at. So he doesn't just pick a number out of thin air and say, okay. He looks and sees where there are larger orders where it's at a lower price, and see, okay, what's the lowest it went back? What's the lowest it went?
Listen,
and if he sees orders there, that's what he does. He doesn't just buy it at market where it's at.
Right. I want to be clear about it. This is not an option strategy, and the reason why I've been on Cox about that so hard is because I'm pretty sure he heard me and Nate talking about that. You can't just put a options contract down there. Now, doing what you just said, Bruno doing, where you let the candle get in with a cheaper price. Yeah, that's fine. You on the candle, the EWO candle. You enter with it's all about the perfect entry. Nate talked about this a lot this morning. Your interest is everything. You want to enter the market with a good, strong position. If not, you're gonna be in a weak position. If you waited till that thing climbed up, unless you a scalper, you're gonna be entering the market. If you entered that thing planning on it going up above what I don't know what numbers Bruno called, you in a weak position. That's what you enter the market into a weak. You're gonna get flushed out. You know, once it goes up and it gets done going up and going for consolidation, that's the shake off the weak hands, right? And if you going in heavy, they're gonna shake you out just because you got multiple amounts. That's gonna make you scared. You're gonna get out. As soon as things start turning against you, you're gonna get out. You don't want to enter into the market with a weak position. You know.
Facts.
Bruno, they were new traders.
No, they
Bruno.
Well, yeah. You hear me? You hear me, right?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, I think I'm pressing up against my cord. No, they've been here. They're a member. They've been here at least since September of last year. So yeah, we got to get that. You got to get that figured out. At this point, I mean, if
that rules out who I thought it was.
If it was me,
I know what you was thinking.
I'd cut my losses and get out. But right now, the good news is it's holding up. I mean, it's holding at 655 right now, but that's an aftermarket. It still hasn't gone back down to where it was, but it's always super dangerous to play this into the aftermarket. Had a little pop, and I think what happens is, Nate played it. I know Nate played it I think you played it one more time, right, Nate? In the aftermarket.
Yeah,
and I think everybody tries to possibly chase that, and then you gotta be able to get out. I played it, and
but
I did 5 shares.
Yeah, but Bruno, right? But the thing about it, I try to impress upon people that when I trade, I understand position size. It allows me to be in that trade about a quarter of the time that you need to be in there with 35 shares.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, Nate.
So
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't in there that long for me to make money. And I think a lot
and
of
I
them
don't
don't
know.
think about that.
I don't know what size they're in. I just know that they lost 20% of it so far, and it's not a good feeling. But hopefully they're not. Hopefully it's not a lot, but it's still something. But
Right.
I don't know. It's one of those things. Like every time we talk about this, every time we talk about a hot stock pick or something, the last member we had that did that, I said, I personally, I would cut my losses, but they held on to it, and I looked a couple days after, it just kept on coming down. So,
see, if somebody went in there at $6 and went in with 100 shares and had $600, and they were doing the stuff that I was doing, like using car payment money and stuff like that, and now they're down 20%. I mean, that's the kind of crap that I was like doing, hoping that, well, and to Nate's point, he's doing 5,000 shares. It doesn't take long for him to make $100.
Exactly.
For me, that would have taken way longer for something like that to happen. And in the time that I'm waiting for that to get me the same type of gain that he's getting, it's gonna drop. I mean,
Right.
it's gonna do something. You know what I mean? So it's too long.
Yeah.
They're misconstruing how that money is being made, like what position, like when Coach, you see Coach going, okay, 5,000 real quick. Coach is playing off a candle. He's going in with 10,000 or he's going in with 200 and 300 contracts or 50 contracts or 20 he's not going in, like we're going in with 5 and 10 at like $20. He's not doing that. So it moves and he makes money a lot quicker. So you gotta get comfortable with, if you're going to use small position size, you got to get comfortable with the result of that, which is a base hit.
Yeah.
You need
my
base
last
hit.
Yes, so frustrating.
Yeah, my last trade was right before, a little bit after 4. I got in at 9:30, 5,000 shares, cost me $48,800. I tried to get out.
Anybody else got a year's salary to put in like that?
Yeah, I tried to get out at $10, where I could make about $6,000. So, I mean, but it doesn't take a large move for me to ride it that far, because I had so many shares.
Dude, you're able to play shares like people play options.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the buying power to use shares in the way that we use options. So you don't need to switch over to options. You've got the buying power to get the same results in shares. People go to options to leverage. You don't need that leverage because you got the leverage in your bank account. So it's like, what would be the purpose of you going to options? Because you already are doing that. You already have the capability to do that with shares.
Hey,
That's why people trade options.
Didn't you say you did that, Nate? Didn't you say you say you traded up to 8 o'clock? You traded, what was it, Nvidia? No, it wasn't Nvidia. You say you traded. You traded AMD.
Yeah, but I did. Yeah, I did shares.
Yeah, you did shares. That's what I'm saying. You did shares on, like, the bigger stocks or whatever. That was during the aftermarket.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, but like I say, a lot of people don't take it out of content. I'm buying so many more shares that the smaller moves, I can make more money on the smaller moves. So that's unfortunate that they lost money. I hate that. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, me too.
So
I mean, they didn't lose it all yet. I mean, they didn't lose it because they have to sell it, but the way it's looking.
Yeah.
I mean, do I see a hot stock pick come back maybe a week, 2 weeks later? It's possible it pops back up on the radar, but
that's a good point, Paige. Paige down in the chat said, this stock will eventually go up. It's a personal decision if you want to hold it until it goes up or if you want to break even. There's still the whole phase 2 thing that needs to happen with this stock. Good point, Paige. Because think
Yeah,
about it, it's not
yeah.
when it does when
Yeah,
they
but
do
why
those
take the
projections
chance
for
though?
$36, they're probably holding that contingent on it reaching that phase 2 and phase 3 stage. That's not happening today.
Right.
You
But
know what
that's
I'm
what you can do
saying?
whenever you go. That's what you can
Right.
do whenever it do happen.
Yeah.
Get in. You can get in. You can get back in. I don't want to bring light to holding them stocks overnight. Like it's just gonna tie up your capital. It can keep going down to the flow, and then
Yep.
if it start to rise up again, all you have to do is press the button to get back in the trade. That's it. What
That's
you gonna
it.
sit there and hold that for?
And anyway, Coach, one of Coach's main strategies is don't
I
hold
mean,
stocks overnight. So
yes,
unless you're looking to buy it and hold it, that's a stock you love and you actually want to own it. You shouldn't
exactly.
be holding stuff overnight. If you're scalping that, you don't scalp overnight.
Now, if you've been working for the company and you know this
And don't
came to a plan to come, you learned about that this morning. Stop it.
hey Don,
For
Yeah,
real. I'm
Nate.
just being honest.
I was
Sorry,
gonna try
Paige.
to hold some overnight until them phantom orders, when they disappeared, that killed my overnight thing. You know, those fake orders, that killed it for me. So
Yeah, see, even they got out.
Yeah,
Okay, even
yeah,
they
listen.
got out. So,
I
I
just
feel
had
you
to.
on it's gonna go up, yeah, eventually. But unfortunately, tonight it most likely it's not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Come to the morning show with us. Get up a little earlier, and I'm gonna show you what you can do with the same amount of money you was gonna have sitting there holding up. What you gonna hold it in the stock for? I'm ready for you to put that in your bank account. Lisa will be doing something besides just going to the floor. And then listen, if you get up in the morning, we up soon as the market opens. So unless that thing just gap up, you're not gonna miss anything. Trust me.
Hey, Dawn.
Yeah.
You have to be VIP to get in early, don't you?
Nope. All you gotta do is click the button.
Nope. Just go to the
Same way you
regular
gonna buy
Zoom
back in
link.
the morning.
You can be just on regular Discord with free membership and just click on the VIP to get in there.
Just click on the regular Zoom link.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm VIP, but
yeah, just click on the regular Zoom link, and it's actually a 24-hour link. So people will hit it and go back in there and be in there.
But our trading, it comes with winning and losing. So sometimes you have to learn to cut your losses. Yeah, to cut your losses. That's a hard thing. I don't like losing, but it happens.
It is.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best to rip that band-aid.
Yeah, it happens.
And if I see a bump in the road, I'm gonna let you know about it.
Yeah, right.
I don't want you to do the same thing I did. I used to hold on to high stock, man. And let that go. You don't know nothing about that stock.
The key word is hot. Hey,
hot. For real.
The key word is hot. Hot. Play it while it's hot and get out.
Right.
Okay, so I found today's video that Carter did. Let's check out what Carter did today. Why are these videos getting small? That's weird. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Man, I'm telling you though, I will say this though, I'm really proud of Christina because she got in there and killed it today. Although I don't know how the hell she can play so many stocks at one time. I can't even fathom that.
While Don getting that together, I want to talk about what happens at the top of the market. All right. These hedge funds or whoever, institutions, they will sit there and buy and keep accumulating these shares at a low price while don't nobody else want them until they get their bag up, right? Then they'll bump the price up, and now it's got some attention going to it, right? Then the volume starts to rise. Once you see that volume start to drop off, the volume is going to get real high, and then it's going to drop off. Then they're going to run it up to the top, just to test to see if any more buyers are gonna come in the market. Then once they start selling, it's gonna be a really high volume candle, and this is the only one that matters because Coach talked this over in the beginning. The ultra high volume, that's the only one that matters because that volume is gonna be so high, but the price ain't gonna be moving. No matter how many buys come in, that order is gonna just keep sucking them up until the thing just start dropping. Other people gonna start getting scared because it ain't rising no more. Ain't nobody else gonna come in. And then when the drop come, that's it. It's gonna be gone. The news is irrelevant right here.
Yeah.
But guess what? But guess what? You got the advantage of because they doing that because they can't just press the button to get in a trade. It might not be nobody else on the other side to take it. But if you get 100 shares or 200 shares, press that button and see how fast you get filled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have that problem. You see that stock going up, get back in.
Yeah.
You know?
How'd you make out Christina?
Christina in here?
She in here?
I thought that was her. Oh no, that's not her. Is that her? Oh, that's not her. Who is
no,
that?
that's the new guy. How you did today, Aries?
Hey, Ariel.
Yeah, Ariel.
I just saw a person in the truck. Hey, what's going on?
How you guys doing? Sorry that I'm a little late. I got my father-in-law had surgery on the knee replacement today, and I'm heading that way now. So, all
wow.
good. But
good to see you. Would you do that?
To answer your question, amazing day. I traded with Nate. I use TD, so one of the questions that I have for you guys is. I don't know if Webull trades at 4 o'clock in the morning, but DD won't trade until won't allow you to trade until I think it's 7 a.m., 2 hours before market open. Yeah. So, but even then, I didn't do that bad. $1,600 for the day.
That's what's up. So you got that VIP box. That VIP that got knocked out.
What really hurt, yes, sir. But what really hurt was that I put in. I didn't enter the 60 cents. I entered somewhere around, I think it was like 90 cents. It wasn't even to $1. And I had put in 10,000 shares, and I couldn't believe where this thing went today. I know that doesn't happen every day, but oh my God.
Yeah, it don't happen every day, but you have some that they have some one of them gonna run.
My indicators, here's the problem. My indicator for TradeView wasn't working, so I didn't even have the EWO. I didn't have anything working, so I was, going wild, going rogue, So, and I didn't want to do that because you got to protect the account, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
So
you know what my
technically,
my indicator said today. You know what indicator said today?
What'd they say, Nate?
Nothing. I don't use an indicator.
It's like, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, what indicator does they have? What is the bebop line?
Yeah. I got a lot to learn from you, Nate.
Yeah, but I use Coach taught me to do, and that just watch it. Just I mean, it's so simple. I can't explain it. It's stupid simple.
You know
it's
what's scary? I'm starting to really see what you are saying. And it's almost like, you know what? That's it. Is it really that simple? And it's scary to think about.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I know what you mean. From what I'm the understanding and the epiphany that I'm having even in this moment, I'm like, I almost feel stupid. I'm like, dude.
Sometimes the simplest thing works. You know what I mean?
That's right in front of your face. Right in front of your face.
Yeah.
It's like where is it?
I have
but it's right here.
No marking. Yeah, none of my screen. I mean, I got two rinkety behind laptops. I halfway don't even know what I'm doing. My price disappeared off the screen today, and I can't get it back on now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Bruno, I'm gonna have to get with you tomorrow on that. I cannot find my price. So let me tell you, Don, I couldn't find my price. So what really trade today was I used the order book whole day to enter and exit those stocks. I could not see the price. I could not see it. So that just told me how good I've learned how to
Holy
read that order
crap.
book.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That
I
is
had no idea.
impressive.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
And I'm
Nate.
still, I'm gonna mess with it in the morning a little bit, but I still don't know what happened. I must have did something. I don't know what I did.
You mean
But
the big quote widget?
yeah, the one where it shows you the price of the stock. I had
You know
no
what you
idea
probably
what the
did?
price of the stock
You
was.
probably
All I was
clicked on the X and got rid of your
what's
quote
that?
widget. I've done that.
Okay, well, somebody quoted back to me in the morning because I cannot get it back on my screen for some reason.
Yeah, that's the quote widget.
So
I'm
I
sure
don't
it's
know.
either hidden behind something. Easy fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
you would
I
go up in
couldn't
the
fix
right
it
hand
this
corner
morning.
up
I
to
know y'all.
widgets and click quote.
Wait a minute, Dawn. Y'all heard me this morning say news. I could not get that thing up on the screen without it. So
I didn't hear you.
I
I
was like,
wasn't listening
man,
that good. I must not have been.
yeah,
Because I didn't hear that.
yeah. Mark heard me.
Because I would have helped you out.
Yeah, Mark
So
heard me because
Nate,
I told him.
what?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I just
Go
wanted
ahead.
to ask you, what are you using? Weeble for they let you trade at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I think that's when
Yeah,
Weeble
we
starts,
will.
isn't it?
Yeah, we will start as soon as the pre-market open, right?
Yeah.
Whatever time the pre-market open, that's when they
4
start.
o'clock.
Robinhood is
Which I
24
think is
hours.
4.
Yeah, but Robinhood don't start
Yeah,
with
it is
they
4.
start with some stocks at 24. But see, that's
Thank you.
the good thing about having multiple brokers. Like if you have a Thinkorswim or whatever, I mean, the group
I
trading with
have it.
Weaver just open
I
it up.
have it. I just don't have it. I gotta get used to it. I have had it for a while, and I just look at the charts. But and now now it's a little different. Obviously, I'm with you guys in the group, and if I'm gonna start early, then obviously I gotta use a broker that starts at that that early in the morning. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but
Thank
we
you.
don't.
Yeah,
I usually don't take my
Robinhood's
first
24
trade
hours though, right?
till like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I take my first trade.
Yeah, we be in there. Well, I'll be in there early. I think Mr. Mark usually come in at around 4 Central Time. I think he comes in. He comes in maybe like an hour before Nate.
Yeah.
Here recently, the people just started coming in there. All was in there one night when she was working. I think she had to work an overnight shift. That's the night that I thought I was dreaming. I was so tired. I didn't know I talked to Arlo like I talked. I was talking to Arlo like I was sitting there about to fall asleep. I said, I can't take it. He was riding my back. For real. Yeah.
Somebody keeps trying to come in,
Probably Christina.
but it's saying
But we
no video
mostly in there in
feed.
the morning that we everybody's looking for stocks to get in the morning. So until we get one, we don't trade till we
checking the
get some good
news.
Or something on it before we trade. Yeah.
But I tell you what, it's very lively in there. To be so early in the morning, it's getting to be
Yeah,
more
it
and
is.
more people. I mean, Mark said he counted a couple hundred people in there one morning. I mean, you go in there and it's like a traffic jam sometimes trying to just get a word in. It's that many people up that early giving each other info, telling us, check out this stock, check out that stock. So if you can't get in there and make money, something's wrong.
Yeah.
And I say that to everybody down there in the chat. Yeah, you got to block it out.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to block out the noise. Bruno, you're not looking too good. All right?
No. I've been looking
Guys,
at.
go ahead, baby.
Been looking at TPST in the again, all analysts, what the analysts say. Price target right now on TradingView is 1966. This is not financial or investing advice, so please don't make a decision based off of this. Analyst rating, coaches always talked about this before about what the analysts say versus what the stock does, but right now it's labeled as a strong buy. Current price, this is probably before the market close, was 977, and then they're anticipating a 60% drop. Let's see here. 60% drop, so minimum $4, maximum $47. That's a 381% overall. Forecasted sales and reported when they first started reporting the sales. Looks like they made it a couple times, if not broke even on the forecasted versus reported, or estimated versus reported. They do have sales coming out Q3. Companies, 19 employees, based out of Brisbane, California. Let's see here. So estimated is 0.57. So the last four reportings, they actually missed the last one on Q2, but the last three, Q3, Q4, and Q1 from 2022 to 2023, they actually had double-digit earnings. You're right there, Nate. You're not dying on me, are you?
I'm just sucking up cough drops, and coughing.
I can use some of those. Yeah, so they do have a website. They do have a website.
Walgreens.
So innovative targeting and immune mediated cancer therapies. That's what it's all about here. So science behind it. About the company. Next stage biotechnology company developing small molecule therapeutics to treat cancer through what is that? I don't even know what that means. That directly kill tumor cells and active tumor-specific immunity. The company's leadership is comprised of experienced oncology, drug discovery, and development professionals. So that's the company's background.
Yes, I was.
Post market down 26%.
Get out of it.
So
take the long.
Guys, don't forget that the VIP is on sale at AmericanDreamTrading.com.
If there were only one place.
As well as free Discord access. So go ahead into our community, get to know our members. You can also purchase a la carte the TradingView indicators, which tell you when to get in and out of trades with utmost precision. And not to mention, you can get a one-on-one with a moderator. David is killing it with that right now. You can get a one-on-one with Coach. Don't forget to go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. The link is right in the description of this video. So if you guys want to come up and chat about your day, click the link in there that says click here to join the panel. Follow the prompts and come on up. And if you'd like to tip the host, which is much appreciated, that link is in there as well for the Cash App. Bruno, I feel bad for you, honey.
Yeah,
I appreciate you being in here. I could tell. I heard it in your voice earlier, dude. I really did.
I've been struggling today, but it's all good. I'm just reading some of these comments. Why are we back on this topic again? Oh my god.
Okay, what happened? Read it. What happened?
Yes. I didn't want to bring it up, but Bruno
Are
broke
they
the ice.
talking about the same shit?
Yeah, let's just move on. I mean,
Thank
okay,
you.
so
That's why I didn't bring it up.
I'm going to say this, and hopefully this will be the last time, and I'll speak for Coach, but what? Hold on, I gotta think of these words. I mean, sometimes what goes on behind the scenes, you know, people are not privy to or don't understand what is happening, or if you do understand, just go back and watch the videos from the last time. I think Coach was more than fair keeping him part of the Discord. He did sneak in something last night. It was time stamped. Apparently, I missed it too because
I missed it too. I didn't hear it.
I was
I
driving
caught
through
it.
I was driving through a parking deck and I was in and out of service, so I didn't hear it. But you can't. I mean, you can't slide in with the slide comments and then expect, you know, the guy that's been teaching you or coaching you to be cool with it, especially when it has so many eyes and ears out there and people are listening and they hear it and they'll be like, damn. So I did go back and watch it again, and I did catch it afterwards when I got the timestamp. It is what it is. I wish him well. Personally, me. Obviously, there's when you got members reaching out to Coach saying that, you know, you might want to take a look at the YouTube. The man watches the YouTubes. It's not like he's gonna not hear it or not see it. So
right,
if you say something and it's not the first time, it's happened before, you know, I don't think I have to say much more than that. But we just need to walk.
Yeah, I mean, somebody hit me up in the pre-market today and they thought we were attacking Lolo's character. We never attack Lolo's character. Lolo is a good person. Lolo has his own way of trading, so that's his way of trading. But this is Coach's platform, so we have to all keep it uniform. That's all we're saying. So when you come in with a strategy that's contradictory to what he's telling us and all of our new people, it confuses things, and we just don't want that going on. So that was where I was coming from. I didn't even hear about the hurtful comments, so that's even more reason that I'm, you know, yeah. So with that being said, that's enough of that. You know, it's over. It happened, and we definitely wish him well. You know, so. But Nate, you back in here, bro?
Nate's floating around.
So I queued up the video of the day. Let's go ahead and watch that real quick. See what Carter's got on tap for us.
So look at coin. Same thing here, right? At the open, it popped. You're like, yay, I'm getting in, right? It's somewhere on this candle. And then it pulls back and you're like, come on, man. Then you get in a put and you're like, yay, this is awesome. Nothing. You get in here, flat, right? You're like, damn it, it just keeps bouncing around. Now you would have made a tiny bit here, but who cares? But this one, that's the meal ticket, right? So sometimes you could have possibly, I mean, if you were trading this whole thing, 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. That one looks the same. 5. This one could have been 6 trades on a 2-minute EWO, right? And again, then, so this is what we like to do. Now, this is off the 2-minute EWO, obviously. But again, I just need you guys to know, like, some of you are like, damn it, every time I get in and it just goes against me. Well, go in it again, and then again, and then again, and then again, and then again, until it does what it's supposed to do, right? Now, if we break this down into the 2-minute, this is also going to help either give you strength or weakness inside of your trade. That was the trend. Then it did this. Then you know, there's no trend in here. It's flat. Then you would have drew a trend line and you would have went, this is garbage, right? And then, like, is that a trend line? Is that your trend line? Right? If you're looking at overall trends, you see it going down. So if we start to look at trend lines to go with all of our other strategies. Now look at this trend line for strength. Okay. So even if you started it here like this, look at that trend line. Is that bullish or bearish? So that's nice. And then you got another one right here. Bang, right? And then you got another one right here. But as this is going, you're like, holy crap. But do you see how all of this is starting to work in your favor? And then as you're drawing out your bigger line, time frame, it looks like this, right? When we get into here.
I apologize for the canvas. I don't know why it's looking like that.
I don't know, but listen, I've been getting way better at the song. The calls on support, whether the buys of support and the sales of resistance. I've been getting better, Dawn. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You got it wrong, yes. Ralph.
What I got
You're
wrong?
getting better at it. You got it wrong.
What you mean?
It's calls and support. Puts.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing options.
Calls on support.
Puts on resistance.
Puts on resistance.
Well, same concept. Same concept. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm going Freddy Krueger on you right now. Freddy Krueger.
Get him, Bucket. Did you guys check out Bucket's background? You see that, Bruno? I'm tripping, man.
If you look at it, you've got the original, the OG, right, Michael, and then you got the copycat over here, which of course is Jason.
Yeah.
And then, we got our three-finger friend.
What the hell's that?
And then Chucky, and then of course last is the little screamy guy. I don't find those Scream movies very scary, by the way. I did not.
I think the reason why I struggle with that so hard, though, is because I'm such an Evo trader that I see the EWO and I be like, man, this is not time to enter right now.
That's right.
I caught one today, and it was, at the bottom, and it had the second candle. I jumped in that one. No problem. Because that's what made me realize, I'm like, man, I'm just, I don't know, I'm not a scalper. I'm just not a scalper. I mean, I will be a better scalper, but I don't know.
See, to me, the point of scalping, I can't get with it. Only I love scalping, but I don't have enough money to make it worth it. Because just like Nate said, you need to have some capital to make scalping worth it.
Exactly, yes.
But but then again, Brady used to do it 100 times a day and make $20, $30 a pop. So how much does it take to get that?
You got to have either a margin account or a lot of, you got to have a lot of money or unlimited trading. That's, to me, I mean, that's not the only way it'll work. But, yeah, I'm taking Evo trades, me personally. But when I train, I'm training whatever we training at the time. Shaving, change the game.
I'm with you, Ralph. If I do a scalp, I do the cheapest contract I can find just for practice because I don't have confidence in it yet. And the worst I'm going to lose is $2.
Right.
I mean, that's it. And that is a price I'm willing to pay to get educated.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
But if I'm bar replaying, and I know that's not real, but I do it all day. That bar replay the truth though.
What?
The bar replay, like in TradingView where you just like
the replay.
It back. Yeah.
I love it. That's what I've been practicing. And I pick what I do to practice, Ralph. I pick a stock I don't ever even look at. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'll pick an oil stock because that's my history. I'll pick an oil stock and I'll go in and I'll do the replay and say, okay, based on everything I know, not the resistance levels. This is only because I don't want to know anything about it. I want to practice if my entrance is correct on all other factors, the 2155 and, hopefully above VWAP specifically. And boy, it's it can parlay into, a lot of different places, and it lets me know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I track myself. Okay, what is this telling me? Should I get out? Should I not get out? Blah, blah, blah. And I just do that literally on paper, physical paper. And just helps me get better and better at it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't. One of the things that I have to admit, I never really did paper trading because I would always just, I'm just using smaller amounts, only because, of the dynamic of it. I want it to be as realistic as possible.
Right.
I don't want to get used to getting fills and things at a different time frame, and then I go into real trading and it's something different. But that's just me. I think anybody who is used to paper trading and the mechanics, and that's also because I use Robinhood as well.
Yeah.
Paper trading mechanics is not going to help me because I don't use Webull. You know what I mean? So I am a Robinhood user. I have to use Robinhood because it's what I'm used to. And with the eyesight thing, I hate saying that like it's a crutch, but it's a lot simpler for me to use Robinhood right now. So that's why I also didn't dip into paper, because I can't do that on Robinhood. If Robinhood had it, I would use it, which they need to get that.
You got TradingView, don't you?
I like the idea of it.
You have TradingView?
I do. I don't. I do. I have it.
Yeah. So no, what I was gonna tell you was like they have an easy paper trading. Like you just go down to it and click it, and you just do real time. For any like they paper trading and let you paper trade. You can paper trade bonds if you want to, like, and then and it's real time, and you have it's not bar replay. So the
I like
bar
that replay feature too. I played with that before.
Be like, you know what I'm saying? Like when the counters be going, they be like this. They don't be built. They don't paint. Like, you know what I'm saying? In real time, the counters are painting. But in the bar replay, it just be like,
right.
So it's a different. That's the difference. And for me, yep.
Cool.
But paper trading on that, like the only other person I heard use the paper trading for TradingView is that guy Kareem. Like he was using it, and so with theirs, I guess since they have you have your Webull paper trading then if you bring it in, but paper trading through paper trading. What am I saying? The paper trading app. Whenever you do the drop down on TradingView, it's the first one on the left. You just click on it, and you can just you can practice with any market or whatever if you just want to see if you can make a trade or whatnot.
Hey Ralph, didn't you say you connected Webull to TradingView?
Yeah, they had a guy that asked about the order book. That's the only thing that I find bad about it, other than they can't do options. TradingView need to get it together with the options thing. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But if you're doing shares in TradingView, it works fine for me. You can drag your lines and everything. It's kind of slower though to me, because whenever you like click the button, if you're trying to be fast, I guess you don't have the active trader. But if you do have the active trader, you can work both of them, and it shows up on both platforms simultaneously. Like, so if you jump in the trade from Webull, and when you click over the TradingView and you're using the indicator, it's going to be right there on there, the lines and everything, and you can move them around from there. So that's what I like about it, if you know in shares. But the options, they just don't have it. But the order book, there's nothing in the order book, and I don't understand that. I mean, they have the main price. That's it. It's just no matter how many times you click to refresh it, it's nothing in that order book. Like, I don't know if they're gonna get that together with some type of update, or I don't know what's up with that. So, but other than that, it's fine. Other than that, I like it.
All right, I just haven't done it yet. I know. I believe Bruno talked about it last week, that it was like a beta version.
Yeah, it
So I'm one
is.
of those
Yeah.
people that'll wait until it's an official and gets all its bugs worked out before I touch it.
Yeah.
So
I think you got to make sure that you log in, because I was having a problem getting a fill on one of my orders one time. And I think it's because I restarted my computer, and it had me still logged in on TradingView. But I guess I wasn't tracking that I was logged in. The price went around my doggone limit order about 3-4 times before it filled it. But yeah, it's a beta, so.
all right, well, you get to keep us updated.
It's a couple people using it though. It's a few people asked about it. They using it. I wasn't the first one. Somebody told me about it.
Wow.
Cool.
I'm playing around with this thing. I don't know why it's making the video smaller. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on this real quick and get some candle training. And give me 1 second.
Are you ready?
Yep.
So this was still good. This obviously was bad, right?
Why
You had
was
a
it
lot of
doing
sellers
that?
pushing it down. Now you
I
better
don't
really be
know.
careful because you were in this range. You already knew you were in big trouble. And if not, you're about to find out. This right here got pushed down. You can see long wick to the top. This is an undecided, which means we were going to the up, which now means we probably going to go down. Right here, the sellers pushing it down. This one was a 100% sure, telling you, get the hell out of here. See the hammer? This hammer is like, dude, if you're still here, I am about to rip your heart out, because you already saw it got pushed down here. You already saw a giant, tremendous candle. You already got a turn signal to go the other way, and there's your hammer. You better get out, and if not, I'm going to run you over.
Dude, what is going on with that canvas?
I don't know.
It's
When
pissing
you
me
go,
off.
if
Because
you go into the view at the top, will it fix it? Well, it's probably Safari for you in the view though, right?
Now, anytime when you hear a cup and a handle,
At the
what'll
top?
happen is it'll do this.
That's that cup and handle. You gotta let that play, friend.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
gonna
look
let
at
it
on the
play.
small- we'll look at it on the small screen. That's my favorite pattern. Shout out to Bruno.
So it'll come up here, and then you're going to get this handle,
I'll do that.
right? Then at this point, we want to see a nice big pop to the upside again, okay? And that's going to be determined exactly by this line right here. It's critical. So at that line, you will watch for it to break and hold. If it does, that should be a nice move to the upside, okay? So that's another good setup, right? Waiting to happen on WBA on Puny's call out.
Just look where it's positioned though, at the top. Don't be looking for
Bruno.
those. Don't be looking for those at the bottom.
I told you about that cup and handle today.
Yeah, they are. You had a doji, which is a reversal. Remember this? So everybody check here. Here you go.
That's you know what? When Coach said yesterday, actually, when somebody asked about it, that's the first time I heard that, because I was thinking, it's not the first time it was said, but it was the first time I actually understood and heard it, that it can go either way off of that handle. I thought it was a bullish pattern, but it's not bullish or
Yeah, it could be it could be either way. And another thing is the
Didn't
handle
know
could
that.
be above the neckline also. Like the handle could be above the neckline. I saw that on one of Coach's video, and when I was looking up the pattern, they was talking about the advanced cup and handle.
Yeah.
They mentioned it on there too. Coach, on one of Coach's videos, he had it because somebody asked about it. It was like, "Is that a cup and handle?" And Coach was like, "Yes, it's a cup and handle, but you got the handle, which is the consolidation on the top of above the neckline." And I ain't never seen that before. Somebody ever like that was a cup. I think it was Ted that asked, or somebody that asked. It was somebody's voice that I knew in the video, but it's rare to get the handle above.
Okay, so you guys want me to go ahead and play another one?
Yeah.
What time is it?
So. Yeah.
Let me do that. I forgot.
6 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock your time.
Almost 2 hours in.
Okay. You guys want to call it?
It's up to you. You the host.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go lay down.
Yeah,
I
let's
know
let
you
Bruno
are.
get some sleep. We put a
So
couple
Bruno,
hours
when
in.
that cup happened, the news came out, and this is a good lesson for you guys, right? And I told Bruno, I was like, yeah, I got a cup of handle. I just got in. I said, then I came back, it broke the neckline, right? And so I'm typing, yeah, it just broke the neckline. I'm in here now. The news came out before I got through typing and went back and pulled back and ripped my face off. So listen, guys, do not take screenshots of trades and try to tell your friends about it. Listen, manage the trade first, then talk about the trade. Because you'll lose the trade that way. It was right whenever the Fed meeting minutes started. It jumped up and popped. I'm talking about it popped the neckline. It went way up. And by the time I came back from trying to tell Bruno, it came back and just I drug it up to break even and it just took everything away. It wasn't a good trade. Don't brag.
TPST is about to do a cup and handle right now.
Is it really?
Are you serious?
That's
good for the person that held, dude.
Like half a cup. Well, right now they're starting to sell again. It broke through $7.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was curling nicely. It had some hope. Then I saw some sellers. That must be people that just don't know how to trade because they had a limit sell. They had a limit sell at like $41.
41.
Yeah, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the 41 down too. I put my lonely little 5 shares in there. I'm like, I'll hold on to this thing for the rest of my life. I don't care. It's like it was like what, $40, $44.
Yeah.
So I'll see what it wants to do tomorrow. But right now there's they have people sitting there at 987 at 3,000. But they just keep knocking.
It is a cup and handle format.
Somewhat of
it's
a cup.
Almost there.
Yeah, somewhat.
You gotta come up long as it make the top double top.
Yeah, but just remember the cup and handles are more effective towards the top. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't at the top. So
I'm like, let me get my settle cash tomorrow, and that thing is still running.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you one thing. If it hits $19,
is Coach going to be there tomorrow morning? I thought 2 days ago he said he was out Thursday morning. So what is the plan?
Well, I guess we shall see.
Okay.
It's a good thing my flight got canceled. So, and my other.
I just remember 2 days ago he said something like he had to go get test work tomorrow.
He had a follow up. I think it was a follow up.
Yeah,
it was.
But I didn't hear today. Normally, the day before he preps everybody. Hey, I'm not gonna. And I may have missed it because I wasn't in the show all morning. But I just.
But he's got so much going on. He may have forgotten to say it too.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, if in the event that does happen tomorrow or Friday, I think he said tomorrow. But either way, just have your lines drawn out, what you think is your support and resistance, and then we'll compare it and see where we're at.
Got it.
That way, yeah, everybody should be getting comfortable now drawing your lines.
I believe this thing is about to drop because I was looking at it over a 30-minute time frame, and I didn't see this little curling down that's starting to happen right here. It looks like it's about to fall off a cliff.
Bruno, did you know you could actually draw lines from the L2?
Draw lines from the L2?
Yeah, we found that out the other day. Remember, Ralph?
Yeah, you select the L2 stock price you want, and it'll put a line right on.
Yeah, I see it.
And you can place orders from there too. On TradingView, you can.
Yeah, it'll fill in the
on Webull.
Yeah, on Webull. Yeah.
Does that work on the phone too?
I move it over into the trade widget, and then I still have to hit buy. But is there something else?
No, you still have to select buy. What we meant is it just auto.
Yeah. You just click on the price, and then you get set it up that way. But if it goes in at bid, though, I mean, I guess you could select the price based off what's on the chart. So right now it's at $694. I'd have to scroll up to $690, I guess. Click on that and then hit buy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now it's at 7. Wait, hold on.
That was a TJ trick, if I remember right.
It's going
TJ
back up.
It was.
Yeah, TJ. Yep.
It's going back up, guys.
Yeah, TJ. It's going back up. I'm telling you. There's no telling what's going to happen to this.
Look. 500 people or 500 shares at 1050.
Man, when weak hands are controlled at the top, it's sporadic. The thing could go to the moon or it could go to the middle of the earth.
And Ariel, don't forget to respond to the ticket, all right? So I can help you with your chart.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. I had to step out. I have to go see my father.
It's all right.
So I would. No problem. I'll take a look at it as soon as I get back home. In regards to the, I think I did hear Coach say today that he wasn't going to be. He had a doctor's appointment in the morning. So for me that I'm new, it's a regular Zoom, no VIP tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, I will just. I'll see if he wants to update the link in the morning, and then I'll just copy and paste it. But it won't be like a master class or VIP class or anything like that.
No problem. Thank you.
We could take a look at how TPST is looking.
How'd you say? Where's you say 1050 at, Bruno?
In the level 2, at the bottom.
Oh.
It's sitting there 1050 at 500 shares, ready to sell. That's just somebody that's being hopeful, or they took their eyes off of it and they said, hopefully it sells at 1050.
Wait,
right?
Bruno, you're telling me my limit sell at $107 isn't gonna exercise tonight?
Listen, you laugh. I mean, I laugh, but I have it at $41.
Dude, I see some people at $28.
In case I wake up tomorrow and then it's like, boop, it just goes up. Nate will probably be there like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 500 at 1050.
4 a.m. 4 a.m. He's looking.
We can all put in a sell order to throw Nate off early in the morning. Put him in at 60, 70, 80 bucks. I'm sure he's not going to care about our 9 shares.
No.
Nate said, "Don't tell me you got 1 share, Ralph." I said, "No, I ain't got 1 share." They be like, "You ain't gonna get picked up with no 1 share now."
Yeah, it's not coming down 20 cents for 1 share. Yeah.
Imagine if we had that kind of money in our bank account or in our trading account, and then we knew that like we were playing jokes on each other, and then
my god,
I'd be like, Nate's about to get in this real quick, as like sell 500,000 shares.
Well, Nate better be ready for me tomorrow. Nate better be ready for me tomorrow. I'm gonna be ready with my 2 whole shares.
There it is.
Wait a minute, hold up. Here we go. What you got to say about that, Nate? You hear what they're saying, right?
Hey, what they saying?
Nah, he didn't hear it.
He didn't hear it.
Oh, I missed something.
Yeah,
I said, well,
go ahead, Bruno.
when we become millionaires, I mean, whoever it is first, so we gonna mess with you. We're gonna find out what stock you're in, and we're just gonna drive the price down. That's obviously a joke. That's obviously a joke. I just want to make sure the SEC or whoever the hell's listening, that's a joke.
Yeah. I had to dip out. For a minute. My daughter was calling me. You know, when you take a call on your phone, it cuts the connection off with y'all. And she thought all that money in that account was hers.
No, come on now, Nate. You told me earlier you was doing that for your daughter. Now you said she ain't gonna know, so I just got it.
I am, but she already done. I done already done what I need to do with her. She just need to come learn how to trade. That's her problem.
Yeah, he ain't gonna just hand it to her. She gotta come do some work.
So you just showing up what's possible.
You're showing her what can be done. Today she was like, Daddy, somebody put an extra $30,000 in that account. I said, no, it's not yours. That's my trade today. And until you learn how to do this, you cannot touch another dime out that account. So,
hey, that's the right way to be. That's how big Ralph fans would be.
Yeah,
I'd be. Nothing.
Yeah, I had to cut her off. Yeah.
I'm adoptable.
Hold on. What did what's his name? Lee. What did Lee say today? Lee said, yeah, I just gotta knock at the door. They talk about I'm your son.
Right. Maury Povich, or what did Coach say? Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
He is not your son. Oh my God. That was too funny.
But anyway, I gotta find me something to eat, and then I'm going on home.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm about to order something too.
Yeah, I'm about to get ready to
Nobody
get my
cooks
rest
no
in.
more, ain't it?
Nope.
No,
We do.
I like to
Yeah, I
cook,
was gonna
but
say
We just order groceries.
Yeah, we're
See,
going into
I
Yeah.
just busted you. How you a raw vegan cook?
Yeah, we never
We're doing cook food this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, to help Jen out with that whole thing, she needs to eat some substance that, she needs some comfort food, vegan comfort food this week.
I don't know what we eating tonight. My big Ralph got an upset stomach.
I'm making vegan French toast.
The hell is that?
Okay,
Vegan
so
fresh toast?
it's just egg. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Just egg?
No.
It's in a little yellow bottle.
Yeah.
Look it up on DoorDash.
Wait a minute, but
It's called
egg is
just-
from a chicken.
Not this egg.
Then it's not an egg. It's fake
What
egg.
you mean? It's just
It's basically it's egg. It's just like egg, but without all the cholesterol and stuff like that. And so you can scramble it up. It scrambles up just like an egg. And you can dip bread in it and make French toast with it. It comes out perfectly. So that's what I do. I dip my bread in the just egg.
Just egg. All right. Is it just add an egg or something like that?
No, it's called
Crack
just
an egg or something.
It's in a bottle.
What's the name of the things that Coach them was eating? I seen them up in the store. They kind of high. I was like, man, I can get a dozen of eggs before they went up. Cracking eggs or something like that.
No, I don't know.
Cracking
Crack an egg.
snacking.
I take it, crack it.
Now have that regular egg, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember 3 weeks ago you were talking about you were on that watermelon diet. For
Yeah.
48 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Felt
Pass.
good.
Pass.
It's good for you. It feels
Yeah,
so good.
I do the same thing. I go on the potato French fry diet. I'll use French fries. I'm committed.
I actually went on that a couple weeks ago.
It's vegan, right?
I mean, that's junk food
it's good,
vegan. I actually went on that. You guys know I was telling you I was eating the Burger
Oh, so
King
you-
Impossible Whopper meal.
You can't eat fries? I thought you couldn't eat French fries.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not right now. I'm not doing the raw thing.
Oh, that's you weren't eating fried
CJ said
food
it's
at one
called
point,
fake.
right?
We're gonna go back raw in a couple of days. Right now, we're eating cooked. We switch it up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so y'all
Do you
got a
guys
lot to
have like
choose
an
from
Outlook
then.
calendar for how you guys eat? This is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
one day you're doing this, next day you're doing that.
No, we're not programmed. We
oh.
just
So-
we switch it up. Like we
So
go
can
off
you
of
eat
how
a,
our body feels.
You can eat a soybean burger?
A what?
A soybean burger? Like soybeans?
Yeah, basically, when you think about it, Beyond Meat and
That's what
Impossible,
that
that's
is?
what they make it out of chickpeas.
Mm.
Those are processed chickpeas, garbanzo beans. Those
My wife-
burgers are made out of that.
My wife. Okay, I have two daughters out of the house now. My
You
wife.
started to say two wives. I heard you.
Huh?
You started to say two wives. I heard you.
No. One wife. I got two daughters out of the house. They're married, but I have one in the house. And one day she came in and said, "Hey, I want you to do a cookout. We always do cookouts on Sunday." And I was like, "Okay, what are we having?" And she goes, "Well, I bought these burgers. I want to try them." Oh my gosh. Oh, I cooked them. We didn't tell my daughter. She couldn't even get that thing to her mouth, and she just threw it down and says, "Dad, you got to try something else here." I mean, just couldn't do it. It wasn't like a branded she found this from, I don't know, some commercial or something. Yeah,
Who
it didn't
was
go
it?
over very well.
What it was, a vegan burger?
Yeah, it was something. It was something my wife said we should try because it's healthy. So
Wait a minute, hold on. Was it Morningstar?
yeah, maybe that was it.
Oh my God, dude. No. If you're gonna go that route, the only way you can fake somebody out, throw a Beyond Burger on the grill.
A what?
Beyond.
Beyond Burger.
Beyond Meat. You've traded it, right?
Yeah, I be seeing that Beyond Meat everywhere. I thought Beyond Meat and
throw
Impossible,
that
that's two
on the
different
grill.
companies.
She won't know the difference, and neither will you. It is spectacular. Oh, dude, it's spectacular.
Okay.
I mean, it'll make you stop eating regular burgers. It's that good.
All right. Well,
I
I
don't know
will try
about
it
all
and
that,
report back here
Don't
sometime
get far,
next
friend.
week.
Let me know.
I will.
I can't wait. You're gonna freak out. Listen, there was a chick that came on Jen's show, and she actually switched over all of her family slowly but surely, snuck this in. They were loving it, and ended up replacing all of it. Now all of them are off all their medications, and not from this meat. They changed their diet. I'm not trying to change you guys, and this isn't the forum for that. But give Beyond Meat a try. You'll love it.
Okay, I certainly will, because the one we had, the dog wouldn't eat it. The dog wouldn't eat it. We tried to break it up and feed it to the puppy.
Yeah,
and he's
you know that's
yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
It was
And
horrible.
you freak out over the Just Egg too. You put, it's just like egg beaters. You know, egg beaters.
Mm-hmm.
It's liquid egg. You pour it in.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
My
egg
daughter
whites.
got into this.
We
That's
call
what
it
Just
carton
Egg
egg.
is. Yeah, you just
Carton
put. That's
egg.
what Just Egg is. You just put, but it's not egg. It's like soy. But
Yeah.
you can't really tell you scramble it up. It's yellow. It's got the texture of an
right,
egg.
friend.
Everything.
I made some banging breakfast today. Them grits was rolling. I'm telling you. I made some good. I'm telling you, I made some grits. Eggs,
Dude,
and
grits
bacon
are
this morning.
vegan.
They are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's a grain. You know, it's not a meat product.
They're vegan if they're not made with any milk or
Right.
butter or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna add that butter and put that yellow color.
Country Crock makes vegan butter. Tastes just like regular butter.
You know what else tastes like regular butter?
What?
Regular butter.
Carry
I
go.
hate when
Good.
people, I hate
Carry
when
go
people
butter.
use that spread. You know what I'm talking about? That Betty Crocker. Everybody got one of the bowls up in their house that they just put leftovers in. What is it? Is it Betty Crockett? Or
Yeah.
something like that. I hate when people be like, "Man, you got some butter." They come out. I be like, "This is not butter, bro. This spread."
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for coming and being up on the panel and sharing with me. Bruno, thank you. I know you're sick, babe. Thank you for coming up. Everybody in the chat down there, thank you. Bucket
You
with
too.
the background.
Y'all be good. See you early in the
Good
morning,
night.
Nate. I promise I'm going to get up and set my alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Wake
Nate,
up nice
thanks
and
for
early.
coming in with the tutelage.
There it is.
All right, I
Man,
love
I'm
you guys.
Hoping
Don't-
for my sell of $122 of GPST. Let's go.
Nice. Let's get it done, baby. Don't forget to click those links so that you can hit AmericanDreamTrading.com. And if you guys want to tip your host tonight, the tip jar is also in there as well. I appreciate every one of you. I love you guys, and everybody have a wonderful night.
Smash
you,
that
Sarah.
like
Good night,
button
guys. Good
before
night.
Smash
you
that
leave.
like button before you leave. That's
Thank you,
right.
Brad. Thank you, Farrah.
Love you, Farrah. Love you, Brad.
TJ, stay classy.
Arlo, TJ,
TJ,
everybody down there.
join the
Let
panel
just-
next
Let
time.
just got
TJ.
on.
What'd you say?
Let just got on.
Let-
He's
who
like,
is
y'all
Let?
leaving?
Yeah, but,
He got
Me too. Like,
he's
I
so
like
good.
that setup,
He's so
though.
good. He got the camera behind him. He's like, he don't
Who
even
is
need to
that?
look up to.
Is that a security camera?
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that? That's why we
That's
can't hear
let,
him.
let.
Yeah, I don't really know Let, but that's why we can't hear him because he got the security camera on.
Wow, that's
Bro.
a pretty cool setup. That's a pretty
I
cool
like the
camera
setup,
angle
though.
too.
I'm not gonna lie.
love
That room though is giving me like 50 Shades of Grey vibes. I don't know.
You hear me
Yeah, I
now?
was thinking like, is that bathroom towel or?
Yeah, we hear you.
I haven't. I've been around for a while. I just never said anything.
All
I
right,
followed
Okay.
Coach way
All right.
back in April March of last year.
Okay.
All right.
I'm always quiet. I'm listening. I learn more when I listen in opposed to talking.
That's good.
I feel like you
March of
pointing me
last
out,
year?
brother.
It was March or May of last year. I was following him on YouTube.
I'll tell you right now.
Was he going that long? That got to be this year, because
no, it was last year.
No, you must
Coach
have
been
been
going that
on
long?
his other stuff, the tech stuff. You mean?
I was following Coach last year in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started in the
in
summer.
August.
So look, Bruno's looking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he started in August.
No. I think I got a lifetime membership in January, but I was following him months before that.
Got it.
Do you see it?
I mean, I see something, but it only says February and then February 2023, and then joined Discord 8 months ago. But this is not always accurate.
Yeah.
I've been here a while. I just haven't said anything.
Yeah, but none of that don't matter.
Well, welcome. Yeah, I'm loving the.
I was just trying to. I was just trying to
Everybody
get
is
you a date. That's all.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to figure out how to get this camera to work. I've been doing that since you guys been on this morning.
Well, you got to work, and hopefully we'll have you on here from here on out, or at least a few times a week. You know what I mean?
I will support. Appreciate
where
you.
Where you from?
I am from California.
California love.
Cali.
California. Yes.
Dude, I'm loving that room.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I was working in Martinez Refinery in the Bay Area. And I took the job, and I was trying to follow Coach and join, but I was working 12-hour days, 7 days a week. I was addicted to the money.
Yeah.
Money bought all this. Pelican cases. I got too much. But it makes me feel comfortable in the morning when I follow you guys.
Whoa. Breaking news. Ford 8700 walk off the job.
Oh, wow.
8700?
8700 employees.
Where? What company?
Ford.
Oh, Ford.
I thought they were the ones working
There
shit
goes
out.
the stock. There goes the stock.
I thought they were striking already. Like
yeah, they were, but
I think it's a union.
Yeah, they had a time to reach a deal, and then I think it was like the midnight of the day that they announced it, and now I guess they didn't reach a deal, or.
Well, Ford was the ones that were seeming like they were coming closer to an agreement.
Yeah, the stock's falling.
Wow.
That's good. That means Ford.
You heard it here
down
first.
to the price is right.
Oh snap! They got 10,000 shares at $11. Somebody's ready to scoop that up.
Damn.
Look at you looking at the L2. Look at that.
Sorry,
the L2.
That was breaking news. Go ahead.
EWOers, L2.
That bitch falling too. Lord.
Oh, it is. But go ahead, Let. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm listening. That's what I do.
That's what's up, Let.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Ford is F, right?
Yep.
Were you able to retire with American Dream Trading? Because they got a lot of haters out there that say we ain't retiring, folks. Yeah, you walking proof right there. He used to work.
Where's Nate at? Where's Nate at?
Yeah.
You can buy in at $10. You can buy a couple thousand shares.
Hold on, it's $10.
No, it's falling. It's falling and it's not stopping.
Yeah, it is. Ooh. I'm gonna get Ford first thing in the morning because it's gonna come back up.
Yeah, but you know it's gonna rebound by the time you go to get it.
It's gonna be back up.
I'd set that order at 11. 11. There's 10,006.
Wait a minute, where is it now?
12.
1214.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that EWO. Good gracious alive.
Straight down.
Oh look, it's
2503 at 1230. Another 1500 at 1239.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, just order after orders after orders after sets and sets of orders to sell. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
And don't they have
See you
earnings
guys.
coming up soon? They have earnings coming up soon.
You know what? I didn't even check.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, they
They
probably
going-
played them auto workers that walk off.
Yes.
That candle don't look too strong though. Oh, 1924 at 1924. What time we got? Yeah. 19 to 7:20. 17. Yeah. Oh look, it's starting to build momentum again.
See, I wish I lived in California. Y'all got good timing, like, you know what I'm saying? I could just start it off at nighttime and just finish my day while it's still dark. What time the market is in California, Let? 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock?
3 hours later.
Yeah,
So if it ends at 4:30, let's say, that's
So
1:30 our time.
Yeah, they get the whole stock market early if they get up over there.
Yes. So
Yeah, but if we exactly, we get up at 5, I'm getting up at what, 2?
Yeah.
So there's a flip side to that.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't mind getting up early though. So
Wow. So when we hear Nana and those guys in there first thing in the morning,
they got to get up early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of them fell asleep today, didn't she? Didn't she say she dozed off in the pre-market?
I know Mark MC. Mark MC went to go take a nap like I do. Like usually I'll take a nap around about 7 o'clock and I just come back right when coach come in, or I might take it a little earlier. Mark, he was like, I think I'm gonna go take a nap. He didn't wake up until 11 o'clock.
Wow.
He said I missed the whole trading day.
I'm gonna dip out, everybody. Have a good night.
You too, Bruno. Hope you feel better, baby.
I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay, man.
I'll see everybody right
checking
now.
on my pops.
Yep.
All right, Leg. Nice to meet you, Net.
Yes,
Leg,
sir.
10,000
we'll be talking.
shares at $11. Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah.
10,000.
Grab some
That thing's gonna
forward
shoot up. All right, guys.
Mhm.
Everybody have a good night. Again, thank you for being here, Let. I'm excited to have you part of the panel, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. He been hiding, so now I know him.
Yep.
He done messed up now.
Thank you guys down in the chat. Thanks, Ralph, for always hanging with me, baby.
Yeah.
All right, in the morning.
Yep.
All right.